Thank you for joining my lecture. Today, I talk about successive U.S. presidents and their achievements. The first president of the United States of America, George Washington, independent. He had been a general commander during the American Revolutionary War. The capital, Washington, D.C., and Washington State are named after him. The third president of the United States of America, Thomas Jefferson, Democratic Republican Party. He was a leading author of the United States Declaration of Independence. The fourth president of the United States of America, James Madison, Democratic Republican Party. He was a leading author of the United States Constitution and is called the father of the United States Constitution. The fifth president of the United States of America, James Monroe, Democratic Republican Party. In 1823, he announced the Monroe Doctrine, which advocated mutual non-intervention between the American continent and the European continent. The 11th President of the United States of America, James Spock, Democratic Party. He got Texas in the Mexican War of 1846. The 16th President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln, Republican Party. He declared the Emancipation Proclamation of the South in Gettysburg in 1863 and led the North to victory in the Civil War. He was assassinated with a gun at a theater in Washington, D.C. The 26th President of the United States of America, Theodore Roosevelt, Republican Party. He mediated the Treaty of Portsmouth after the Russo-Japanese War. The 20th President of the United States of America, Woodrow Wilson, Democratic Party. He advocated the establishment of the League of Nations after World War I, but the United States did not take part in this because of opposition from Congress. The 32nd President of the United States of America, Franklin Roosevelt, Democratic Party. In the wake of the Great Depression, it implemented a New Deal policy, such as conducting public works projects, Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor during his presidency. The 33rd President of the United States of America, Harry Truman, Democratic Party. With the death of President Franklin Roosevelt, he was promoted from vice president to president and ordered the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The Korean War broke out during his presidency. The 35th President of the United States of America, John Kennedy, Democratic Party. He became the President of the United States at the age of 43. In other words, he became the youngest elected president in the history of the United States, and he also became the first Irish Catholic president in the history of the United States. During his presidency, the Cuban Missile Crisis broke out in 1962. He was assassinated with a gun in Dallas, Texas in 1963. The 36th President of the United States of America, Lyndon Johnson, Democratic Party. The assassination of President Kennedy promoted him from vice president to president. He passed the Civil Rights Act and expanded Americans' intervention in the Vietnam War. The 37th President of the United States of America, Richard Nixon, Republican Party. He achieved a complete withdrawal of U.S. troops from Vietnam. In 1972, he visited the People's Republic of China, which had no diplomatic relations yet. He also suddenly announced that he would stop exchanging dollars and gold. He resigned as president in the Watergate scandal. The 39th President of the United States of America, James Carter, Democratic Party. The U.S. Embassy hostage rescue operation in Iran failed. With his mediation, the Camp David Accord were reached. A peace treaty was signed between Israel and Egypt. In 1979, he formed diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China. He also boycotted the Moscow Olympics in 1980, criticizing the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. The 40th President of the United States of America, Ronald Reagan, Republican Party. He called the Soviet Union an evil empire and strengthened American armaments, leading to the collapse of the Soviet Union. The 41st President of the United States of America, George Herbert Walker Bush, Republican Party. He met with Soviet Gorbachev in Malta and declared the end of the Cold War in 1989. The 42nd President of the United States of America, William Clinton, Democratic Party. He signed the North America Free Trade Agreement in 1992. The 43rd President of the United States of America, George Walker Bush, Republican Party. Islamic terrorists caused September 11th attack in 2001. The 44th President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, Democratic Party. He was the first African-American President of the United States. The 45th President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, Republican Party. He promoted America First policy, which carried out the protective trade and limited immigrants. The 46th President of the United States of America, Joseph Biden, Democratic Party. He tried to do away with racial discrimination and think highly of relations of alliance nations. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to maintain these educational activities. I'm looking forward to seeing you again.